Okay, guys, let's look at another draft. This is one where you like it, and when you pull it back up again later on, you're like, oh, yeah, I like this one. And then when you start looking at it before you do the video, you're like, don't know if I like this one that much. I don't think I do. I think it might be an interesting like tournament play because of some of the correlation, but it's not really that good of a tournament play either, so I don't want to talk it up in any way. Um, it can make it. It's just going to need a lot of things to go right, I think, to make this one. So this team here, I went a little different than usual. You've heard me, if you've watched my other videos, talk about how I'm trying to get like, 5 wide receivers in 10 rounds, that kind of stuff. This one I landed up with 1, 2, 3, 4, and I didn't get my fifth one until round 11. Um, I did that and I felt like, okay, well, at least I kind of made up for it by getting another one in the 12th round. And so I didn't go as running back heavy in this middle area that I am kind of, in love with for running backs. I only taken 2. And I'm afraid that I don't think I drafted my running backs the right way in this one at all. So let's just kind of talk about that. Basically, I don't think I drafted my wide receivers right at all. I'm not sure which one I said there, but my wide receivers right at all. And it's I don't know if it's the quantity or the archetype or whatever it is, but basically I got Lamb who, should be good, of course. He's the second pick. But then after that, I got all these guys that I think are like boom and bust and risk and and I don't think you want all of them on the same team for the most part. I got Nico Collins, you know, top second round or early third round type of player, but he's got 2 more Texans there. So he's going to have his up weeks and his down weeks. I got Pickens. He's like the definition of up weeks and down weeks. I got Williams. He's the definition of just down weeks, basically. Then I got Sutton here. Who knows what to expect from him? And then we got rookie, uh, total probably garbage for the most part. And then just a player that correlates with my Lions team, basically. So I don't think I have enough solid pieces at wide receiver to guarantee myself like a good showing. Could be really bad on this one, possibly. If things don't work out right on a week to week basis. I think probably getting Laporta here was part of the problem with everything. He just wasn't falling. And if, in fact, if you look at this right here, you can see that this was, well, I have him at 9% of my teams overall. And this is kind of where the only place I can get him at is at the very end of the second round. He doesn't really go past often at all. And I think this is the first time I took him in any of these drafts that we recorded. So yeah, see, that's the first time. So it's just kind of like, okay, I'm finally going to take him. Looking back here, I feel kind of stupid that I didn't take Olave or Ayuk here. No, Nico Collins, which is nice, but I didn't get Olave or Ayuk, which I feel like probably would have been better picks than Laporta right here. If I get Olave or Ayuk, I think I like this team a lot more. Of course, I got to figure out what I'm going to do tight end, but I think I like it a lot more. Um, Jacobs here is okay. He usually, this was later than you, like, let's see, it's not just 47. So I've gotten this on average in 51. Do I really have him in 18% of my teams? That's crazy. I don't feel like I've drafted him that much, but I guess I have drafted him and put him out. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I'm tied to Josh. I'm in on Josh Jacobs, apparently. Did not realize that until right now. That's the nice thing about keeping track of your data. I have not taken him. I don't know. It didn't feel like I've taken that much. But I got Jacobs here. Pickens. This is the first. This is the first time I took him in these drafts, and 50 is looks like where I'm always getting them when I've gotten them. Montgomery, I took him a little early. I guess I took him because I had Laporta and just kind of build out some of those Lions. The Lions are expected to be like a top 3 offense this year. So you kind of got to feel good maybe about getting some Lions. Golf goes all the way down here in the 9th round. That's basically where I gotten them in the past in these drafts. Again, these are sit and go, so it's a bit different. So overall, I mean, everything's okay on this team. It's just that not a fan. So least favorite pick, let's just go there. Least favorite pick. Um, wow. I, th I think it's, you could pick any one of these players, Laporta, Jacobs, or Montgomery. I'm going to go with, which one do I go with is my least favorite? It's got to be either Jacobs or Laporta is my least favorite. The reason being is because by this point in time, look who's back around here and um, a different tier of players back here. I'm going to go with Jacobs is my least favorite pick. I could have I think I took Jacobs here thinking that I knew I was going to be getting one of these players on the way back around. So I was okay getting Jacobs. I guess I should have just taken two more wide receivers here. I feel a lot better about my team. I get Montgomery right here. I get Prescott right here. Williams right here. And then I have Montgomery, Robinson, and then I don't need to take these players right here, which I don't feel good about. I don't feel like they made my team better. And if I don't take, oh yeah, okay, that's the pick. Yeah, if I don't take Jacobs here, then I can take where is he? Oh, I thought I saw him over here when I was looking at this before. And oh, Lloyd's all the way down here. So if I don't take Jacobs, then when I get down here, I can take Musgrave here and then Lloyd here, basically, or something like that. And that's that's 144, 45, 46. That's basically where I've been getting him in other drafts. 146, maybe it's just slightly before, but he has also moved up in drafts. So if I get one more wide receiver up here, I don't need to muddy my team with these players that I'm not just excited about and don't really do much for my team here. That's yep. So yeah, least favorite pick is the Jacobs pick right here, which is funny because I got him again in a ton of teams. Don't do what I do, I guess is what I'm saying. Favorite pick on this team. Favorite pick is wow. Um, I just feel even more down on this team as I'm looking at it, I guess. My favorite pick on this team, the Musk. I mean, I thought it was kind of the Musgrave pick just because it made me feel comfortable stopping at two tight ends. And I got him well past. That's I guess why if he fell way past ADP, it's helped me stop at two tight ends. I guess this is the pick right here. That's my favorite pick. If I don't take Musgrave here, I take like one of these guys. Judy's probably the best pick right here if I didn't do it. With this build that I have, I feel like I probably almost should have passed on Musgrave, but it's so hard right there. So doing this Jacobs pick, it's bugging me a lot now as I look at it more and more. That pick changes my whole team in ways that I don't like. Um, if I take Tank Dell here, where did Stroud go? All the way over here. So I wouldn't have been able to get the stack with the Texans. Okay, let's compare it to this. We don't like this one. Let's compare it to another team though. 3692, 68. There's a 69. Okay, right here, 2693. So basically just flip flop QBs and tight ends. And we both start with top wide receivers. So this is a nice comparison here. We both went early running backs. He went even earlier. He did take the third one right here. I feel like when you get these three here, this is that build where you should probably only be going five running backs, not six running backs, because of how early you took them. He did get Miller all the way down here. That's four. I think this is the pick you don't need, maybe, out of all of them. Let's see. Look at this. He's going to run the same problem that I have, but maybe even worse because he went wide receiver, then he went 1, 2, 3, 4 picks in a row without a wide receiver. He ends up with Ridley, who you don't know what his role is going to be, and if he's going to come back, then you got a rookie as your number 3 wide receiver. You have an uncorrelated Brock Purdy right here. And so, yeah, he's in the same situation, but worse, I think. Ridley McConkey. He did kind of make it up right here with Shakir and Lockett. He did try to do the same thing I did, maybe a little bit. This was his 4th and 5th right here, and then Dotson. So, but he's, yeah, I feel like these two are kind of equivalent to similar like the Sutton mold, at least Lockett is, right? These two right here. And then he's got some players that are kind of like the mold of my other ones where they're unknowns. Beckham, who knows what he's going to do in this offense with all the other targets. Boyd, and then I do like this last pick here. In fact, one pick that I should have done. This is the pick that would have made this team feel better, I think. Don't draft Pierce. Pierce might be my second least favorite pick. Don't draft Pierce here. I don't know why I did this. Don't draft Pierce and then take like Robinson instead. I'm probably tied to ADP. I got to stop being tied so much to ADP. Easier said than done. I think Robinson maybe is the better pick here, and I maybe only go 5 running backs also. Like, I don't think that Pierce is going to do a whole lot for me on this team. If anything, I go Pierce, and then with this last pick, I take some random running back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he was taken right here, so I couldn't get him. So that might be another thing too. I do like my team more than this team just because his too much early investment running back. His wide receiver room is looking even worse than mine. I think I have an advantage on him. Go to the running back window, or running back 3rd. Last thing we're gonna look at, just I'm kind of curious. Right here, I got no one in it. These guys did a good job of grabbing him. He grabbed his 2nd running back right here, I think, right? Yeah. So that's nice on his part. I like that he did. So this guy has a nice team overall. McCaffrey, then 4 wide receivers. I feel like this guy's gonna have a team that gets 2nd place or 3rd place is what he's gonna have. Just when you look at it, safe, 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 safe. There's his risky upside play right there, I guess. Relatively safe. I think that's a nice pick right there to keep on building it out with what he's got. And so he's got basically hero RB going, and he did pretty good with the other RBs he got here. And then he grabbed some nice upside guys and then a safe guy next. I think in these sit and goes, he's got a really nice team for the sit and goes. I feel like, I feel like his team's probably almost guaranteed to cash, assuming McCaffrey does what he's supposed to do. I don't know if it has enough going to get first based on kind of very spread out. It could just get first, of course, but maybe my team's got a better chance of getting first compared to his team, possibly, as I got some big bets on Dallas and Detroit in a way, especially Detroit. Well, he's kind of a little bit more spread out. Well, there you go. There you have it, though. Hate my team. Hope you like it. Tell me what you think. See you on the next one. Peace.